Yo, what is up, guys? Mic check. Yep, we're on. We are back. We got a brand new video. Just came out less than a whole day ago from Resonance. Resonance, we've been watching their stuff for shit, I don't know, a couple months now. They've got some killer content, so definitely make sure to check them out. I'll drop their link in the description below, as I always do. Real quick, my name is Saxon. I go by Vegas here in Ukraine. I joined the International Legion for the Defense of Ukraine in January of 2023. I'm still in Ukraine. I'm no longer with the Legion, with a different team currently. With that said, if you are on your way over to Ukraine or you want to come or you have questions about it, hit me up in the comments, hit me up in my email. That'll be in the description below and in my bio. Had a couple people ask me about how my certificate went. If you didn't know, I was a medic in my Charlie 3 platoon when I was with the International Legion, but I just had my EMT license from the States. I have been in the process of going through training, and I just got my combat medic corpsman certificate today, Ukrainian and international. So that's pretty cool. I'm officially certified. So anyways, thanks for asking, and there's your update. Let's jump into this and see what's up with it says they came storming in but got trapped in unsuccessful Russian attack. Let's watch.
Everyone is in less of a hurry. We are working. Yes, one exploded. One exploded on an anti-tank mine. The Seversky garrison of the Ukrainian defenders in Donetsk region is holding back the invasions of the occupiers.
You know, somebody made a smart comment on my last videos and said, why don't you move your camera up a little bit so we can read the fucking subtitles? Good thinking.
Every day, both in armored vehicles and on foot. In this episode, you will see how the soldiers of the K2 Battalion of the 54th Mechanized Brigade repelled 2 enemy assaults with the help of minefields, artillery, and FPV drones. Most importantly, you will see unique footage of the headquarters during the battle, controlling fire and giving instructions live. Ukrainian soldiers will also comment on the details of what happened on the battlefield. So the Russian attack began around 2 p.m. A Ukrainian reconnaissance drone spotted the movement of the enemy column. As we can see, it is moving quickly and brazenly along the road along the forest belt. The convoy consisted of 6 armored vehicles, namely tanks and BMPs with infantry. Ukrainian
K2 Battalion, follow them, you guys. This is going to be cool, man. Seeing I mean, you already know this armor column's going to get fucked up. In the last couple of videos, we've been noticing, I noticed, and a bunch of you guys in the comments noticed, that these drones are dropping much larger munitions than what we saw even just a handful of months ago. Usually you'll see, like, I've seen it take up to 10, 20 different drones to take down a tank, right? Because they're just little psh, psh, psh. So it'll blow a track off the tank, or they have to get it in through the hatch. But now, dude, whatever they're dropping now is crazy. So I want to see if these are some big ass ordnance too in this video.
Soldiers are still watching and waiting for the convoy to get closer, namely into the strike zone, so that the strikes of artillery and FPV drones can be as effective as possible. Also, the task of the defenders is to force the occupiers to change their movement to pre-prepared minefields with their fire. Let's see if they succeed. Mortar, 1 fire. Mortar, 1 fire. Roger that.
Come on, baby.
Ready. They are going to blow up the bridge. Fire when ready. They missed the turn. They're stuck. Now they will turn around. They missed the turn. Aim, dear.
Come on.
Yes, and everyone is in less of a hurry. We are working. Idek, D30, aim at T-similar crossroads to the first target. Where's the artillery? Come on, guys, work.
Fuck. Oh, of course. I moved my camera, and the first artillery strike's right behind me. That's where the first hit was. So they missed their turn. Their turn's down this direction. They missed it. Now they're backing up. They're literally stacked. There's 2 or 3 armored vehicles right here in the crossroads. One thing that seems... I don't know. Maybe we'll see. But these crossroads, in my opinion, should be a location that the artillery and mortar teams have marked. So they know if they flip their range or their settings, they should have a preset setting on their heavy weapons to be able to switch it to, okay, this is a crossroad, here's the coordinates, boom, fire, in case of situations like this. And maybe they do, let's see.
Rapira according to the same coordinates. How did you accept it? Hold the rapier along the same coordinates. Next, sortie on a double battery. Do not open fire yet. The column has left. Write down these numbers where you're hit. Here a hit. Transfer to that target in Zolotarivka. Where's the 118th? We lead the column further. Fly there. The column entered Zolotarivka. Once again, they drive along the central street of Zolotarivka. D30 shot. Hira needs to shoot. Shot D30 along the same coordinates. D30 on the right. Hit. D30 along the same lines. Rapier, one shot. Guys, pull back. Rapier, change coordinates. FPV already sees armored vehicles. Okay, the second one is ready. One bird hit. We raise the second one. D30, keep working. Damn.
Minefields played a key role in the success of the operation installed by ground and aerial drones before the enemy assault. Installed by ground and aerial drones. I have not seen this in real life yet, but I heard that they were doing this, and the Russians doing this, is deploying mines with their drones. I was actually in the trench one time when some sort of an aircraft, and I guess it could have been a drone, now that I think about it, but they dropped a ton of those, we call them butterfly mines, basically like the ankle poppers that are just designed to basically blow your fucking foot off and cause a casualty, cause everybody to get around the casualty, then they drop heavier ordnance. Anyways, we heard this whatever kind of aircraft drop all of these butterfly mines, and you could hear them tumbling through the air, and it was but like that times 100, because they dropped 100, right? So it was just one of the strangest sounds. I had to ask the Ukrainian soldier I was with in the position. I'm like, dude, what the fuck is that? They're shooting some crazy high-tech shit at us. He said they're mina.
The enemy removed some mines at night. One fire. Which one to fly into?
He said the enemy removed some mines at night, so the Russians sent in sapper teams and got rid of apparently some anti-tank mines they had on this road to prevent this kind of thing from happening.
See you further 70 meters. I see self-detonation. Tell them to monitor the main road. No, the enemy are going further to the 1st Battalion. The central road of the refinery. Look at the depot. In case of what? Let Sahar bomb. Sahar in readiness. Sahar, wait. Raise the next FPV drone. Lubomir, shot. Yes, got caught. One exploded. One exploded on the anti-tank mine. The mines worked. This is a tank. Another 6 units of armored vehicles are moving. Call it a stop. Finish them, guys. Stop. Don't transfer anyone. Now they will go around and finish them off. They're moving backwards. It's not backwards. They're doing maneuvers. Strike with FPV drones. Where are the damn stung us? Bonsai, destroy at least one. 4 company.
Dude, everywhere I fucking move my camera is something that you guys need to see. Stugna, Ukrainian anti-tank missile system with the laser beam guidance system, caliber 130 millimeter or 152. Anti-tank laser beam guided system. We've seen these. They're if I'm not mistaken, correct me if I'm wrong, any of my heavier ordnance guys, but they're like basically looks like some kind of a shoulder-held launcher, but it's actually set up, but larger, and it's set up on like a tripod, kind of. You'll see them set them up like in a bush or under a small tree, and they'll set them up, and basically the laser guidance, they'll use the laser to follow it, and fucking smoke the armor.
Carefully watch the front edge so that they don't go to you. He needs to go here. There are mines here. He won't return here. He must go on the road.
Boom!
Another explosion of 1 box. Yeah, damn it. There are no more of our mines. They have run out. They are still lying. Did the second box blow up? Another box blew up near the tank, BMP. Great. BMP means infantry. D-30, fire. Raven flies closer, very far. Nothing is visible. D-30, 1 fire. There is a hit in the 3rd BMP. Krylo, everything is fine. Good, it stopped. Another blast. We see. This is the 4th. 2 more to go. Bonsai, where are you? Need your FPV drones. Miroslav, is the 120th mortar brought up? Yes, guided. We are waiting for the command. 120th, 1 fire. Went, left.
Гайдук!
120th, 10-second shell arrival.
So something happened. One of them, there's guys dismounting, obviously. So I don't know. Let's see.
They're running away. Okay, they landed. They ran the wrong way. Everything is fine. Miroslav, I don't see the arrival of the 120th mortar. Poor visibility. I see. Another mine exploded. We are waiting. Lubomir waiting. Oscar, we're not shooting yet. Everyone wait. 81st, prepare FPV. 3 blew up. Enemy infantry is trying to hide. Hajduk, D-30, 1 fire. Well, their infantry is bullshit. Cluster ammunition is needed.
From my experience, cluster munitions are those airburst mortars that are designed specifically for anti-infantry, right? They'll usually explode a handful of meters before hitting the ground, and when they explode, they've either got those little ball bearings, those steel ball bearings, or they've got flechette, those little steel darts.
120th mortar, yes. Come on. We need just a few good shots and they're done. Let's go, Falcons. Tanks are leaving. Catch them on the retreat. Tanks are starting to leave, so get ready. 120th, hold the infantry. Work on the infantry.
Roger, we're working on it. FPV drones destroyed the BMP. Let's raise the second board.
Great, guys, but look, there are 3 to 4 armored vehicles knockout on mines. Therefore, try to hit the moving equipment, or a tank that with a trawl. If you see infantry, hit them. Tell me, will you deal with the infantry yourself? We will deal with the armored vehicles.
Yes, we will manage.
This has literally turned into like a 2-person assault on this entire trench line. Because the rest of those guys that came out of that armor, I saw some laying on the ground. Like dead. Or they were blurred out at least, so I'm assuming dead or wounded. So now you got 2 people pulling up. Drones with gifts of the 1st Mechanized Battalion are working.
So, what about the armored vehicles? I can't hear the reports. Zoom out a little bit. Okay, I see. How many are running away? How much vehicles does it leave? I see 1 tank. This tank needs to be unwound. As we can see, only 1 tank from the enemy column survived and is trying to escape from the battlefield. So, tell me how many vehicles you see, just quickly and clearly. Move drone to the left.
2 are standing on the road where they exploded.
Okay, son. Count the destroyed armored vehicles and see if there are any enemies left. During this battle, which lasted for an hour, Ukrainian soldiers managed to destroy 5 out of 6 enemy armored vehicles and turned 42 occupiers' infantrymen into fertilizer for the land.
There we go.
Where's the tank? Ah, he has already fled. Everyone stop shooting. Masking. We will burn everything at night. It will be a night of fires. Tell Baloo what to finish off 4 units of armored vehicles. 2 sorties for each. And now you will see how another assault of the enemy mechanized platoon was stopped with the help of remote mining and FPV drones. Now we are watching a drone pilot spot the movement of an enemy mechanized platoon. There were BMP-1, followed by MTLBs. All were loaded with infantry. If you count the number of enemy infantry that could fit into the vehicle, then 20 to 25 occupiers will be obtained. And
what happened?
at that time, we had many minefields. The enemy did not have time to identify the places that were mined and did not have time to clear them. The enemy BMP is moving at speed on the asphalt, taking cover by Forest Landing. We knew about this route of the enemy.
I don't know. This is an audio issue on their end, not ours, guys. Oh yeah, he's hitting mines, and he's still just going. Oh no, he's slowing down. Oh! Damn.
In general, the BMP is designed for 8 landing places, but in fact, 8 people or not will fit if they have a machine gun or with an RPG with them. We calculated that 6 people got out of the vehicle, and the driver mechanic, he was 7th. It was not clear with the driver mechanic because we didn't find him. The enemy infantry tried to pull him out of the vehicle, but he was probably eliminated under the time of the redetonation. Here, we see enemy infantry trying to hide among the trees, but it's too late. Our drone sees them and is about to drop an explosive surprise.
Dude, it's actually crazy how much drones
The MTLB was just catching up.
Drones have changed the climate of the battlefield. It is so nuts, man. I mean, that drone was just hovering above, what was that? What did he say? 6 soldiers? Just waiting to drop ammunition.
With the BMP, our FPV drone crews were ready. The barrage smoke had cleared, and the pilots could see.
It's a shame their audio keeps cutting out because I want to hear what he's saying. Is that the same BMP?
It is clear. The MTLB was sent along the old route, as usual through the field. Probably the enemy command, having seen the blowing up BMP, decided to send the MTLB on a different route. I don't think so. That the enemy had a plan to divide the equipment. Although you can expect anything from the enemy, it's our FPV drone operators are starting to work here. We didn't do much work with artillery because we were saving ammunition. Ammunition costs are high during the assaults every day. Our bet was on drones and mines. The weather allowed us to work. There were no heavy rains or winds then. Work of the 118th Brigade of Territorial Defense Operators. They
Man, that's strong work, dude.
treated the enemy infantry. It would be better to use fragmentation ammunition. But during an enemy armored vehicle's assault, you do not immediately know which target is the priority.
So I don't know if... Okay. So they're dropping guys out while moving. Oh, into another mine.
The enemy infantry retreated to forest land. Our 120mm mortar were immediately directed there.
That is not... Fucking, of course I'm in the way again. That is... This area right here is not where you want to be caught. There is not enough cover. I mean, it's bad enough, you know, that there's very little cover in the forested area in general, but this is an even smaller forested area. I mean, this would be... Take a couple of well-placed mortars or artillery rounds, clear that bitch out.
MTBLB continued to move on automatic. No one shut down the engine.
Oh, okay. So there's nobody in there.
Here, there is already a so-called competition going on to see which pilot will be the first to destroy the enemy armored vehicle and...
Damn it, I want to hear what he's saying. But I do hear that they do this. The drone pilots will have, or the teams will have competitions who could get the most kills, who could blow up the most shit. Here it comes, you can see it. Here it comes, here it comes, here it comes. Boom. I mean, so... I don't know. You know, this is not my specialty, drones or artillery or anything like that. But in my humble opinion, I don't know if I would have wasted a drone on a vehicle that has nobody inside when we just saw that, 5 or 6 infantrymen jumped into the Posadka back there. But maybe they don't know that nobody's in that, or maybe they don't know there's no driver. You know what I mean? So maybe they're thinking, hey, we got to stop it. Without any audio, it's hard to kind of tell exactly what's happening, how many vehicles there are.
Here we observe enemy infantry hiding in the bushes. This is already a job for pilots, not FPV drones, but for Mavics and Autels. And
Nice. I mean, this gives you a pretty good idea of why it's really, really hard to hide from a drone. I mean, if you're in these Posadkas, these tree lines here, these drones see you, man. That's why, actually, I'll show you. I've got a jacket. That's why they're making jackets like this. This is a winter multicam jacket, right? But they're making them now with the inside is thermal, not only for warmth, but also to keep your your heat signature retained inside, and less of a signature for thermals to actually to pick up on, or thermals. And the pants that go with this are also like this to help keep the signature in. You can tell pretty easily. We talked about this in one of the last videos, but you can tell when they switch to a drone that's connected fiber optically, because the picture is just so much clearer. That's very, when it's this much of a difference, right? When it looks like 4K from fucking just real grainy and shitty video, it's typically fiber optic. It's not just a better drone with a better camera.
there are drones with drops, flying up to the occupier's infantry, and I think it's easy to guess what kind of gift they will drop on them. An enemy infantryman is trying to escape. He has left all his own, and most likely, the other enemy infantrymen are already seriously wounded or eliminated. It's over. Their attack has failed again. We can see what kind of EW enemy uses. They signed all the characteristics. These are the frequencies for countering FPV drones. At first, we wanted to take this EW and walkie-talkies, but it was dangerous for our people. 200 meters of road. The enemy also has quite a lot of drones with drops. This Russian know-how, the latest military development. You see, the enemy even covers the side of the vehicle with a wood for protection, but it still didn't help them. Friends, please subscribe to our second backup channel, Resonance Plus. There you will find our other videos, and it will also be an additional platform, just in case. The link is...
Those kinds of whatever munition they're using there is more typical of what we've seen, right? Typically, is decent explosion. That still looked like a newer type of munition, whatever that thing was, some kind of rigged, grenade or armor-piercing charge or something like that. But these last couple videos that we've seen before this, man, there's huge explosions from a single drop or a single FPV. That was badass, dude. I've said this in other videos, but this kind of content, in my opinion, is almost cooler than watching the trench assaults. I love to watch these millions and millions of dollars worth of armored vehicles, APCs, infantry fighting vehicles, tanks, BMPs, BTRs, millions of dollars worth of armor annihilated by maybe a few $1,000s worth of mines and drones. Just getting fucking ratioed. I love that shit. Anyways, with that said, if you want to talk, if you're coming to Ukraine, shoot me an email, hit me up in the comments, whatever. I talk to people every single day. I'm emailing you guys back every single day. So hit me up, and I'll try to give you some direction best I can, or answer some of your questions. Also, if you've stayed this long in the video, almost all of our videos are getting age restricted, so the algorithm just fucks it on the views. Do me a favor, like, comment, subscribe. I love you guys. See you in the next video.